How's that bite wound healing, son?
Oh, man. I'm gonna have such a badass scar. It's awesome.
I was more concerned as to whether the infection's cleared up.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Chicks dig guys with scars, you know.
I confess that particular intelligence has eluded me until now.
Well, it's good to see that Ed's not too choked up by the deaths of Alan and Pastor William. And actually, I just found out, at least according to the wiki, it is possible for Alan to survive. I thought that he was scripted to die like Pastor William, but as long as Alan doesn't get sick, it's possible for him to stick around forever, if that's a thing that, you don't find too disagreeable. And so I think, I'm not really sure how you'd go about doing this, but I think as long as you stay away from your home base for a while, that he just won't contract the black fever at all. I'm not really sure how it works, but apparently some people still have Alan with them, so God bless him. Good luck. Also, there's a cutscene coming up that is going to be slightly cut off, so I apologize for that. I'd started playing and I hadn't started recording yet, and it just kind of jumped right into a cutscene. So you'll get the gist of it, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up.
Mag on Earth, but I figured I owed you for saving our asses back there.
Wow, that's... Thank you. Could have done without the mental image, but thank you.
Hey, you stepped up for people you barely even knew. That means something. But officially, of course, you're all still lawbreakers and squatters, and you'll be arrested as soon as we've got a jail to put you in.
Of course.
So yeah, I thought it was important to show off that Sergeant Tan is a pretty nice guy and is actually grateful for our help, considering that, for the most part, the army has been pretty unhelpful in this game, what with threatening to shoot everybody. Also, unlike Captain Montresor, Sergeant Tan does have a greater role in the story, so I figured might as well include it. It's some good character development.
Have you looked at the streets lately? It's like every day is Zombie Pride Day.
Anything at home I should be worried about?
Something just came in over the radio.
Got a horde over here.
How's it looking?
It won't be a problem.
Lots of hordes, eh? Well, what better time to move to a new base? And gotta make sure to close the gate behind you. Gotta be safe.
I think we ought to move our base down here.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's get everybody moving.
Score one for us, huh?
So let's move into the Savini Residence, which is actually a reference to Tom Savini, who was a makeup and special effect artist for a lot of George Romero films, including Dawn of the Dead. So just a neat little Easter egg in the game, and there are actually a bunch of those like that, and we'll be seeing another one later on in this video. But the Savini Residence is, well, there's nothing too special about it. As I've mentioned before, the best place to move into would probably be Snyder Trucking, but this isn't too bad. It comes with its own library, which you can use to just like upgrade certain buildings. Libraries, it's nothing special. I don't know if I'd really recommend getting the library over other like facilities, but hey, why not? And more importantly, I mean, it comes with a tree fort, so ultimately, the tree fort won out. So let's take a quick look at the new place. We got the living room / radio room area. Ed in the bedrooms being incurably optimistic as always. Here's the kitchen. And finally, the bathroom. So, yeah, it's the Savini Residence is okay. Yeah, I'd rate it a meh out of 10. Not quite 2 thumbs up, maybe both thumbs, like sort of in the middle, maybe leaning up. I mean, it's hard to tell, really.
favor while you're out there?
Happy to help.
No, never mind, it's stupid.
I'm confused.
I've been packing up my dad's stuff, and I found a watch box. It's from the birthday present I got him when I was 12. This stupid little plastic thing with a cartoon fish on it. I don't know why he kept it, but it kind of made me realize I don't have anything to remember him by. So, I was going to ask if you'd go up to where he died and bring me something of his. No, forget it. It's stupid. It's way too risky. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Well, that sounds like a really bad idea, actually, but we'll get to that eventually. In the meantime, Sam has a mission for us to help out with. You might recall that Sam was one of the survivors we went to the vet clinic with, and she called us a dumbass for driving a car.
Sam? What are you doing out here?
Looking for Andy Pims.
And who's Andy Pims?
Fuck, you're persistent. Andy's the guy who used to come into Pastor Will's soup kitchen all the time. Haven't seen him since this bullshit went down.
Oh, look at him go. He's excited to find Andy Pims, too.
What?
I'll help you look.
Hey, if that floats your boat, I'm not turning down free help. Dead by now. But apparently I'm a sucker for winos with no teeth and bad gout. Here I am looking for him. I got a few ideas where to look. Come on. Zed's up ahead.
You, my friend? Better deal with this first.
Okay, we have our mission. We need to help Sam find her homeless friend. And hey, that running zombie finally figured out how to get into the building. This is too bad we weren't in there anymore, buddy.
So how did you end up working in a soup kitchen?
The fuck's that supposed to mean? I volunteered. What, you think I wouldn't help my fellow man unless it was a court order? I've been helping Pastor Will with charity shit for years.
Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
Damn right.
Andy, you in here?
Hello?
You in this incredibly tiny closet? I guess not. Spoiler alert, he's not in this building, so we don't need to see me
This one's
explore an
weird.
empty building. That's not interesting. This is just your typical survivors gone missing, you have to go track them down kind of mission. The character I'm playing as now, I don't think has had any sort of formal introduction, so everybody say hello to Ezekiel. He is probably my favorite
This is good.
character
right?
to have played as. He isn't anybody special, he's just a randomly generated guy. But we'll be seeing a good amount of him in this series, so figured I might as well introduce him. And this sign here is another Easter egg. Simon and Nick Landscaping. It's a reference to Simon Pegg and Nick Frost of Shaun of the Dead. That was another one of the special infected types. It is the bloater, or it's also called the rotter. The game isn't really too consistent about what it calls it. But all you have to know about it is shoot it, I guess, because if you get too close, it'll explode, and the gas cloud it releases will hurt you. So, I mean, I guess if you don't have, like, a gun, you could melee it, but you're probably gonna take a little bit of damage.
Hey, you in there? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, about what I expected. Even money whether the Zeds got him or the booze did. Let's take care of him and go the fuck home. Rest in peace, you gross old bastard.
This is good, right? I mean, it doesn't suck.
Wait, no, I meant it's good that you got closure, not that we beat your friend's head in. Oh boy, that was insensitive. Incidentally, rest in peace, you gross old bastard, was the other option for the epitaph on Alan's tombstone.
If you want, you can tell me a little bit about your dad.
He was amazing. I know it must have been hard for him after Mom died, but he never let me see it. I remember this one time when I was too sick to go to the movies for Becky Lindemann's birthday party. He turned our living room into an old-timey movie theater, just for me. Popcorn machine, candy, curtains in front of the TV. He even made me get a ticket.
Sounds nice.
I was 14. It was totally lame. But it was sweet.
Oh, jeez, are we still doing this? This is the kind of shit people pull in zombie movies that gets either themselves or other survivors killed. Oh, don't worry, guys. Getting my father's watch will be a totally safe detour. Oh no, I'm not jumping over this bridge again. You remember what happened last time. Yeah, let's not do that. And look, there's this convenient and naturally forming stair structure. Isn't Mother Nature great? Oh, Ezekiel, no. That's embarrassing. He's just so pooped.
So damn tired.
Loisimos, we did it. Except now we don't have a car. Well, we're almost there. I don't normally bother with stealth, but since there is a horde up ahead, and I don't have a car, I'd rather not have to deal with like 10 zombies running at me all at once.
I think it's one of these.
He said to himself. And sneaking isn't all that interesting, so let's maybe speed it up a little bit.
I just spotted an infestation.
Oh, good. Infestations are when zombies take over a building and basically turn it into a sort of hive or nest, and you have to go in there and clear it out. If there are enough of them, it'll start to drain your survivors' morale, and it'll also spawn a bunch of hordes that will go after your base. So this is me trying to be a bit stealthy with that wind-up alarm clock. And so I'm like, come on, that didn't alert anybody. What a jip. And turns out they're trying. The door's closed. They certainly heard it. Infestations can be pretty tough to deal with if you're not careful about it. You don't want to just charge right in there because there are going to be a lot of zombies, and there will be a special infected type, which we will see in just a second. So that zombie shambling down the stairs there is a screamer. You can pretty clearly see why. He has no arms, but he can be kind of dangerous because when he screams in your face like that, he will stun you, and he will also alert any nearby zombies to your presence.
This area's secure.
So the scream is more what you have to watch out for. If you're fast enough with a jump kick, you can kind of knock them down while they're screaming and not get stunned, but I wasn't quite able to pull that off.
Something's still moving.
Something's still moving, and oh, look, a little bear! Oh, it's so adorable. Please wipe your paw. Oh yeah, looking for like a watch or something. And whoa! The physics on that guy. So now it's just a matter of waiting for the zombies to come at me. The infestation's clear, but we're not quite done yet. You can see all the little red blips on the mini-map. Oh boy, gotta get out of here. Just gotta get out. Right, well that mostly worked. Wait, no, stop it. Why do the zombies keep climbing out that window? There's nothing out there. No, zombie, don't use the window again. Thank you, I'm in here.
Huh. Little plastic watch with cartoon fish on it. Perfect.
Still not worth it. Or, well, okay, I guess maybe it was worth it to see that bear, but otherwise, definitely not. Alright. Back in the sports car. Nothing to do now but turn it in. Oh, and some kind of morale issue. Snitches get stitches. What the heck do you guys get into when I'm not around? Oh boy.
Here you go.
What's my dad's watch? Thank you. This really means a lot to me.
It sounded like it was pretty important to you. I figured it was the least I could do.
Haha! Oh boy, happy to help. Ugh. Anyway, let's go help Marcus hunt down a rotter zombie. Which I would think is infinitely more helpful than tracking down a plastic old watch, but what do I know?
It's the freaks we really gotta worry
Every once in a
about.
while, a survivor will want help hunting down a special infected type.
Let's do this.
And, well, this was an interesting one. Sometimes, I mean, the special infected types have, like, distinct noises they make. Yeah, he's pretty clearly on the other side of the door, but, well, not much I could do about that one, I guess.
Let's get out of here.
Mission accomplished, I suppose? Marcus, that little parkour move is pretty unnecessary, but I enjoyed it. Keep up the good work.